What's up? What's up? It's Jay here again from Stake Mentor, bringing you today's crypto news. So, finally, we are waking up and we are seeing green. Oh my god, I think the last few days were really painful for a lot of us. Especially for me, someone, who is a crypto fanatic, who loves crypto, and seeing the prices getting, so much down, I'm not gonna lie, it definitely affected me. But as I mentioned yesterday, it's not about the short term, it's about the long term. These sort of movements, they happen all the time in crypto. If you want 1,000% increases, you have to accept 50% decreases, and this is fairly normal. So please do not get worried. I think now it's an amazing time to buy. If you look at all the coins here, everything is going green. So it's an amazing time to buy. Whether price hit the bottom or not, we don't know. I still have a feeling there may be a little slight downwards correction, but overall I think we're approaching the bottom of the market. And I think, if you're an investor and if you want to get back in but not sure whether it has hit the bottom, what I would suggest is scaling. So what scaling actually means is, instead of, let's say you want to put some money into Bitcoin, and let's say you have £10,000 to invest, I wouldn't now go in and put all your 10 grand into Bitcoin. I would start perhaps with 2 grand. See how the price moves over the next sort of days and weeks. Then top up with another 2, then another 2, another 2. So you step by step start scaling into position, adding to a position, and essentially riding the bull move. And that's, I think, it's a very healthy way to go about doing things. So what are the coins I want to talk about today? One of them I want to talk about today is NEM. So NEM almost hit $2 a couple of weeks back, and obviously it's dropped in value. I think this is one of my hot picks for the coming weeks. The reason why I like NEM, well, it's been one of those slow, non-speaking, growing, non-marketing like crazy kind of coins. It's been, growing steadily. They have a very solid technology. It's based out of Japan. It's, the fundamentals are strong. The team is, from what I understand, very strong. They've been constantly evolving, developing, and, I think they've been seeing some interesting slow growth traction. So I think as long as they keep up what they are doing, and as long as people believe, people in Japan or the government in Japan doesn't do something crazy like South Korea, I can see this coin going back to $2 very quickly. So it could be a nice little earner in the next sort of weeks. I reckon it'll go up to $2 by the end of February, when we see the market recovering. So NEM is one of my picks for the short term. Always been a big fan of NEO. If you guys have been following my videos, you know that NEO has been one of my favorite choices, frankly, because of the connection to China. And one coin I want to bring to your attention, and this obviously, taking all the disclaimers away, from a perspective of, I'm looking at this purely from a investment perspective. Look at SpankChain. It's in a coin for the adult industry. I think has a lot of potential, frankly, because it helps people to buy adult content through the SpankChain blockchain in an anonymous way, and I think that's a big problem in the industry. When you have to give away your details, your bank details, your name. So this helps you to be completely anonymous, and I think there's a big potential. I like the team, I like the founder. I think I like the approach to marketing. They have a big conference coming up at the end of this month in Las Vegas, where I think they're going to announce some big announcements, big news. I think this price, we can see that going up to $1.50 very quickly, $1.50 to $2 very quickly, depending on the announcements and depending on how much more market traction they're going to get. So I think this is one of my coins I would pay attention to. We saw it in an all-time high of 60 USD, it went down to around 42 USD, but it didn't correct itself that much. normally, what we've seen in the last week, we've seen coins going from 100% to 50%. We've only seen like 30%, 20% drop in this coin. So I think this one could be an interesting investment in the near future, especially if you look at the market cap. We're looking at 128 million, and if you guys, if you just look at the top 10 websites watched in the world, a lot of them are adult websites. If you think about the potential of the adult industry, it's huge. So from a purely, let me clarify, from a purely investment perspective, I think could be a very interesting coin to watch. And I've certainly bought a few SpankChain coins. I mean, funny name as well. Apart from that, things are obviously today looking a bit positive. Railblocks, one of my favorites at the moment. Another YouTuber came out yesterday and said this could be David Hay, one of the YouTubers I really like. He mentioned that this could be the next IOTA. I think it has a lot of potential. They recently had some issues with the wallet, and hence the issues with listing on Binance, but it's a good team. I'm sure they'll fix it soon, and I can see price hitting the three figures towards the end of this year. So that's it from me today. I think one more funny news I want to bring to you, and this comes from South Korea. We all know the issues we had last week with South Korea, claiming to ban and not ban, and now government officials came out and said that they sold their bitcoins before making these announcements. I mean, question is, where are the ethics, where are the morals? I think this industry has now been taken over by a lot of FUD, a lot of people who want to make a quick buck, and where's the line? I mean, if you're a government official and you own Bitcoin, and now the news is going to come out and you sell, how is the difference to insider trading? How is it different to all the other crimes committed by so-called people? Like looking at the Coinbase employees. So these things are questionable, but hey, this is what it is. I'm glad things are looking more positive, and I'm looking forward to see how this is going to go next week. In that sense. One more thing I want to ask you, if you do like these videos, I mean, we put a lot of effort into them, producing them every single day. I would really appreciate if you press the like button and the subscribe button, and I'll hope to see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much, and bye bye.